What's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, and I'm bringing you a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 best class setup video. Today we'll be going over the Taq-56, and I actually haven't been playing too much Call of Duty lately. I've actually been playing a lot of Battlefield 2042 on keyboard and mouse ever since the game has gotten a lot better, just for some little change of pace while I'm waiting for InfinityWard to fix the massive crashing issues that are still plaguing PC. Yeah, I'm still experiencing them just as much as you guys are. I see you guys still commenting on the crashing video, and I'm sorry that I am not of much help for all of you guys that are on PC, because if I can't figure out how to replicate a certain issue and then try to fix said issue, then I just simply cannot help. So I apologize if you guys were hoping that I would be a little bit smarter in that department, but generally I have to troubleshoot things that are replicable, and yeah, that's the problem there. But while I'm waiting for InfinityWard to do something and, you know, fix the game on PC, I've just been kind of having fun playing 2042, and I'm still bringing you guys the content. Don't worry, I got tons of stuff recorded for Modern Warfare 2 here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the best class setup for the Taq-56 assault rifle. So here is the Taq-56 overview, and as you guys can see, we have the F-Tac Castle Compensator, the Phase 3 underbarrel, high velocity rounds, the SZ 1mW laser, and the 17.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel. So this class setup is built more for medium to longer range. It's more of a traditional assault rifle version of the Taq-56. You can kit this gun out in many different ways, and if you guys would like to see maybe an aggressive build or something of that nature, please let me know by all means in the comment section below, as I can always cook up some other classes. Because here's the thing, guys, is while I mention these are best class setups, they are best class setups for a specific role. Most guns in this game don't have an absolute #1 meta setup, where it's more like it depends on how you're going to use it, and you should try to buff the strengths and weaknesses in the way you're going to use it. So, for example, I want to use this at medium to longer range, right? So I'm going to go for bullet velocity, aiming stability, as well as recoil control. And that's what these attachments are focused on. Whereas if I want to use this up close, I'm going to go for something like aim walking movement speed and aim down sight speed, as well as trying to keep the recoil manageable. So that's how I do this whenever it comes to the attachments. Taking a look at the tuning on the F-Tac Castle Compensator, the reason I like this one a lot is because it has a really nice balance between horizontal and vertical recoil control. You can try out some different muzzles if you really want to, but here's the thing. The muzzles in this game all tend to change the recoil pattern a little bit differently, and you'll notice that some muzzles actually have more of a directional recoil pattern compared to a straight vertical recoil pattern. And I personally like to try to worry more about the horizontal spread of each individual gun compared to the actual recoil pattern, as well as, you know, if it's going to be directional, if it's going to be high magnitude. I'm always worried about spread, and spread is going to be that random recoil that you guys feel. So spread, I always try to cut down the amount of spread that is on each and every one of these class setups, and I'm telling you guys right now, this class setup is really good for range because it has low spread. But we have the muzzle maxed out in recoil stabilization and gun kick control, and that's just so we can get the maximum benefit. Next up, we have the Tundra Pro barrel, and I really enjoy using the Tundra Pro barrel with a slight tune for recoil steadiness and then a slight tune for aim down sight speed. Again, not too worried about the damage range because it is still getting a nice buff, but just want to make it so it doesn't feel as sluggish for trying to snap between targets down at longer ranges. And recoil steadiness, again, that's going to be more important in aim walking movement speed, especially whenever we're at longer range. So again, I like this attachment mainly for that bullet velocity increase, because again, we're going to be trying to use this down longer ranges. So having that extra bullet velocity is going to make it feel like it's much easier to hit targets down longer ranges. Next up, I have the Phase 3 grip on, and I like this one a lot because I feel that the Phase 3 grip has some of the best horizontal recoil control in the game whenever it comes to reducing that spread. So I would highly recommend using the Phase 3 grip on a gun that you are going to want to use for longer ranges. If you're going to want to use something for more closer quarters, there are better options, but for this build in specific, we're going to be going for the Phase 3 grip, and I have it tuned almost at maximum recoil stabilization and about 1/4 of an inch towards aiming idle stability. Last but not least, we have high velocity, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I actually like to tune this maxed out in recoil control, so the maximum direction for recoil smoothness and recoil steadiness. You're still going to gain a massive benefit in your bullet velocity, but it's going to help smooth out that recoil a little wee bit, and I'm not going to lie guys, a lot of guns just feel really good with it tuned this way whenever you use the high velocity round. So if you haven't already, give it a try and let me know in the comment section below if it feels like it really makes a massive difference for you. So for the gameplay example here, you're going to see exactly what I was talking about whenever it comes to the Taq-56 and this setup's overall accuracy and role that I designed this class setup for. You guys will see that I tend to play a little bit more angle picking and things of that nature because, again, this build is not about aim down sight speed. It's not about aim walking movement speed. It's not about those mobility stats, and it's more about making it so that you can have a nice flexible gun that while it's going to excel in closer engagements, it's more of a positioning based gun that's going to reward good aim and accuracy. So I would highly recommend using this gun that way, and you guys will find a lot of success. You guys could see in the clips here in the background that I will be pretty much playing with that in mind. And again, I like to play hardpoint a lot here on Modern Warfare 2 as I find it is a very fast-paced and fun game mode in this game. And you guys will see that I tend to play around the hardpoint, trying to assist my team, so that way the people who are playing the objective are going to have a much easier time of holding down that hill, so they're not contested as much. And while I'm doing this, I'm also focusing on earning some more objective-oriented streaks, so I'm using something like a UAV, a VTOL jet, which can help guard an area and help fortify positions, as well as using the advanced UAV, which pretty much gives everybody on the map knowledge of where the enemies are going to be coming from. And if you can get one of these in the early game before the ghost perk becomes active, you can do a lot of work on the map, especially because they're going to be active on the advanced UAV in real time until they get their ghost perk, and then it's going to ping every few seconds. But something that complements this gun as a secondary would be something like the Akimbo P820s or this single snake shot Magnum here. They're both very good, backup close quarters weapons that is going to help you whenever it comes to the longer ranges. And personally, I believe that it is very important to be using something. It is very important to be using something that is going to complement a gun's weaknesses that you have. So I would highly recommend putting on something that is going to help you guys out. And if you want the best Basilisk class setup, I do have that on the YouTube channel for all of you new viewers that have not seen that video, or if you were just someone who didn't notice that I uploaded that video. It is on the channel, and you guys will be able to find that. I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can have a nice follow-up weapon for your longer ranged weapons. And if you're running something like a sub, like something a little bit different, with overkill, you can also do that to complement this gun. But overall, I think the Taq-56 is one of the best guns in the game, and it's because of its versatility. I don't think the gun is overpowered by any means. I think it's pretty much right on average whenever it comes to time to kill, as it's not killing too fast, but it's also not killing too slow. It has a very nice balance, and again, since this gun doesn't have a crazy time to kill like some of the other assault rifles or even the submachine guns, I would recommend that you guys play back and post up a little bit more with this gun rather than trying to go, being a madman just running around the map, because you're going to find that you're going to be getting out DPS'd up in close quarters by some of the other weapons in the game. So I would highly recommend just trying to play point and using this gun to play near a point, as well as try to play around whatever objective it is you may be going for. This gun also excels in ground war. Just wanted to say that real quick. If you guys are ground war players, then if you're looking for a really solid assault rifle that is going to help you guys out in a variety of situations, then the Taq-56 is going to be one of the best choices for you, because in ground war, again, we're going to be looking for guns that are long range. We're going to be looking for guns that have high versatility, as there are a variety of situations you can get into in a ground war match. And you guys can see right there, the pistol fast draw absolutely helped me out into securing a nice cheeky kill on that guy that thought he was going to be chowing out a Taq-56. Again, I am going to highly recommend you guys have a good gun as a secondary weapon that's good for close quarters, like the X12, the Basilisk, Akimbo P820s, so that way you can complement this gun, and putting that fast draw on if you're not running Akimbo is going to help you guys even more, because you don't have to run the fast hands perk in order to gain some benefit from that. So anyways, I hope that this video helped you guys out, and I hope these little extra tips and tricks may have helped you out. Some of these videos I like to give perk tips, and I like to give equipment tips to complement the gun. But today, again, this gun is so versatile that I really feel that you guys can honestly run whatever it is that you find useful. There's no real best perk or, you know, something that's going to really complement this, because, well, you can use this in such a wide variety of situations that at the end of the day, you need to pick perks that are going to be based around the way you want to use this class setup that I've provided for you guys. So again, I'm going to keep bringing these class setups throughout the year as I figure out what I feel are some of the best class setups for you guys to use. And right now, I'm just going to try to go in maybe the order of the guns. If you have any specific weapons that you really want to request from me and you need it ahead of time, please, by all means, you can let me know in the comment section below, and if I feel that it is a gun that can gain some priority over others because it's, you know, obviously a good gun, then I will try to put it ahead of time over some of the other weapons that I feel are meta. So, but by all means, again, you know, I'll keep your suggestion in mind for a sooner than later. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna ignore it. I will definitely try to get that out within a reasonable amount of time. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If it helped you guys out, be sure to drop a rating and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.